Okay, YouTube. I guess this is be one of those discussion types of times, right? So, let's start with discussion number 1. Whoa, thunder. Thunder. Oh my god. Okay, so, don't technically know what to talk about. Really, I guess. Got called in early to work. Sorta. Then got told I don't gotta clock in right now because of labor. Okay, that's all cool and fine and dandy. That's how work goes all the time for me, I guess. Oh, that's not healthy. Anyway, so I'm just here thinking about, well, maybe I should make a YouTube video. But then it's like, what do I make a YouTube video of? Right? Okay. So I guess I'll just talk about some real life things, I guess. Like for one, me. I hate liars. Like I hate being lied to, but I hate people who lie for a living. And of course, I guess I was raised to not hate, so I guess I'll have to use the word strongly dislike. So yeah, I strongly dislike liars. Like it's one thing to go off and be like, oh, well such and such said such and such happened, right? You don't obviously have all the details, right? Right, okay. So, to go off and make it seem like that's true, that's a lie. But if you don't have all the details, of course, you're going to say, well, this happened this way because somebody said this and this. But if you're going, oh, this happened this way because I was there, and you weren't actually there, you're lying. Like, there's this one incident where someone said something. And I'm using keywords, right? So, I guess even if I did get big on YouTube and they actually found me, they won't know who I'm talking about. Either way, they're going to know, but I don't want to use names, privacy and all. So, this one person said something, right? Okay, cool. They said something. Everyone was believing that one person said this one thing and believed it to be true because of who this person is. Then it turned out, oh, that was a lie. But now that person looks like the biggest liar ever, right? So my thing is, why jeopardize your life? Or even at that point, why jeopardize somebody else's life? But let's say you lied to someone about something about you. And now that person believes it, and somehow, some twisted way, somehow, their life gets, I guess, in shambles because of your lie. Like, why damage someone else? Or why damage yourself in general? Because that's the whole thing about hashtag stay super. Like, that statement, of course, I probably should do a origin video on stay super, I guess. But that statement is literally what I live by. Like, I wake up, I brush my teeth, sometimes. I comb my hair, sometimes. Either way, I do the basic morning things like a normal human would do. I do those things sometimes. But when I do get my eyes open, the first thing I do is give myself a small list of goals as to what to accomplish today. Or any day, for that matter. I'm starting to sweat because I cut my car off and it's hot. And my car is loud. That's besides the point. Anyway, on this set list of goals that I give myself, there's things like, don't cuss this amount of times. Or, don't hit this person in the face. Or, don't say something to this person. Or, don't do this to this. Or, don't do this way. most of the time it'll be like 5 things. If I get 3 or 4 out of the 5 things, that's staying super. Because you always know, okay, I did this way, and it happened this way. Right? And since it happened that way, maybe the next time I come across it, it won't be as bad because I already have the experience, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you have the experience from your situations. Where are my glasses? So, with the experience that you have from said incidents, why are there, I mean, I guess everybody's not perfect. So even if you're perfect or not, you know what a lie is. So that still doesn't either way. My thing is, when you call yourself trying to be better as a human, like that's what hashtag Stay Super is. You're trying to be better as a human towards everyone. Got that Wario going on. You trying to stay better as a human. That's literally, to me, that leads more to world peace than, I guess, bombing a person. You know? Like, no shots at the government because, well, shit, I guess it don't really technically matter because freedom of speech or whatever. But I don't want nobody being like, you know, hey, what you said on that YouTube video, we need to talk about that. It don't matter to me because regardless, I'm going to speak my mind. But as far as going to the extent of ruining someone else's life, let's say because yours isn't going well, that's some serious, I'm sorry, YouTube, that's some fucked up shit. Like, what lifeless bastard would do that to someone? And I'm not saying, you know, most people, I'm not saying they do it just to do it. There's some people who do it because their family tells them to do it. There's some people who does it just because that's the only way they know how to live. Some people do it because they're getting paid to do it. I mean, actors lie all the time. I'm saying that because I'm an active thespian. I say active, and I haven't gotten into play since I was in high school. But I guess that's besides the point. Like, bump that. You didn't even hear it. So, when it comes to serious stuff, you know, like things that you know someone should probably know or that you can get help with, why cover it? Why lie? I don't know. I just have this what's the word? This animosity towards liars. Because, okay, I'm guilty of it. Everybody lies. You can't say, oh, I'm the perfect human. I never, nigga. Everybody lies. Oh my sweet Jesus. Everyone lies. You can't just say, oh, I never lied. Yeah, you have. I've lied a couple of times myself, and I had to turn around and tell that person, by the way, I lied to you, so here's the actual truth. No one, I guess everyone doesn't do that, but when you say hashtag Stay Super, you kind of have to be the better person about every situation. And sometimes staying super means cutting those people who weren't technically staying super out your life. Oh my God, it's almost been 10 minutes. Oh, wow, okay. I'm trying to hurry this video up. I shouldn't have to because, you know, YouTube, but I'm using my phone, so. Basically, when you get someone in your life that will listen to you, at least have that person be the person that you don't lie to. At least. Right? Because it's not like, obviously if you trust that person enough, they've given you reason to trust them. They've given you reason enough for them to be the person that you tell everything to, basically. But that's just me. there's been situations in my life where I was lied on to the point where jail or prison or juvenile detention or whatever it was at that time was a threat. Like, of course, shit, I'm black. Okay, cool. Well, not black, but I'm a darker skin. So of course, you know, jail. But when it's kind of hard to decipher how to put it or how to say it. It's just you gotta have a brain, basically, and whether or not you want to use it, that's up to you. But as long as it comes to something serious, like basic, almost life-threatening serious, or if it's serious enough for you to lie about, it's serious enough for you to tell the truth about. And that's just how I see the world for today. Stay super, kids.